I'll wager. Need a hand
Welcome
getting
back.
anywhere?
He looks like that guy that was in the Fade.
Try
mouse.
heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the Mages. Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now. Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle.
In his eyes.
This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
I like the textures on his armor.
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
Looks more comfortable
Probably
than
in
what
his
most
tent.
of the mages
He
wear.
and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
But that looks like leather, doesn't it?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy, quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even.
But
they're to the north
looks like
of here,
a shield on his
bunched up
back,
with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
But that sure does look like
this
leather.
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
You can tell how interesting I'm finding what
Good
he's
luck
saying.
to you, then.
Okay. Now. Odd that he started walking, I stopped to talk, and he's just now catching up with me. I will talk to you later. I will talk to you later.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden.
We will talk to him now because he's got the thing over
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
I hate the armor.
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
The skirts just aren't sexy on a guy, to me.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Yeah, I'd hate to have him kill me, too. Aww. Aren't you a sweetie? Look at you.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Why would you ask me that? But I'll say
There's
I
a
might.
particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red center.
Okay.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Yeah, I'm just not... The skirts don't seem fierce. You know, you're going into battle, whooping some ass. You know, why would you wear a skirt? The girls and the guys are wearing basically the same thing. Oh, yeah, I'm not feeling
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work.
And they're short skirts, too.
Fate is a dangerous place.
I think I want to have her as the healer. For my part,
I thought the same. It's good you can admit that. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the king. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship.
I'm trying to remember, does she die? Because I almost remember
the king must always
vaguely
seem confident.
her
His
getting sick
behavior
or
affects the
something.
troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Let's pretend I know nothing.
They do not live there, nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Okay. And there's no opposing theory.
It may be allegory meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
No, not if there's a good explanation that counters it.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
No, not really. Not right now.
The Maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten.
Where's that voice coming from?
Let us bow our heads
Okay.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some
Is he trying to hit on this girl?
Time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
What kind of shit you got on your mind?
You're not what I thought you'd be.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What does my being an elf have to do with anything?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
That's what you were really thinking.
We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why is it scary?
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my
Why does he have a mustache on one side of his face?
I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like
Did you
we
see
have
that?
a choice.
Weird. Okay.
You sound just like the bloody knight. Well, more power to you. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
I won't need you for anything. Trying to hit on a girl and we got serious business to take care of. And then what would she do with you, you know?
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
What?
You're...
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bitch.
Oh, yes, of course. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought...
What do you mean preposterous?
My terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Wow, talk about self-esteem issues. Okay.
Thank you. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Yeah.
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide.
Look at them
Strictly
wrinkles.
off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
Okay, let's see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Okay, I'll check this out later. Let's go. Let's progress on. Find Alistair. Here we go.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens by the King's orders, I might add.
It's like I see crazy people.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes.
How are you being
I was
harassed?
harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough.
Oh my goodness.
I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Are you talking to me?
You know, one good thing about the blight is how it brings people together.
Did he just call me a fool?
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Yes, I'm a mage.
Really? You don't look like a mage. That is...
I don't.
I mean... how interesting. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi.
It's the elf thing.
I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
It's the elf thing. It's like racial bias.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
I have no idea.
Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that.
Of course you're not.
So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
In the circle?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another.
That's a dumb question to ask a mage.
Whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. With the mage, the circle is here at the king's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
I was just gonna say he was pro-mage, but he's a Templar.
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along.
Which is true.
Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Okay, I'm getting up on my time here, so... And this is gonna cut off crappy, isn't it?
Daveth and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?